Hi, this is Lisa with Soul Nirvana Spirituality. Welcome to my channel. Namaste. Happy New Year. Today I'm doing a card reading for January 2022. I'm also a little bit later going to be doing a candle wax reading for you as well. My cameraman, I'm trying to get the lighting right here. That's a little bit better. My cameraman just messaged me now. He was supposed to come down today and had some car trouble. So I am going to be taking the helm because I know I need to get this out today. So I'm trying to get the lighting right. That's a little too dark. That seems to be about right. And let's see. And that's probably one of them. Yes, it is. So we're going to start off today. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season. I have 3 piles for you to pick from today. I have the Smoky quartz, which is pile number 1. I have the Amethyst, which is pile number 2. And I have the Carnelian, which is pile number 3. Take a deep breath. Focus on the pile that you resonate with the most. And we will be back shortly with your reading. So if you chose this beautiful Smoky quartz, one of my Christmas presents, this is going to be your reading for January 2022. I can't believe it's already January. So we're going to start off with the Ancient Italian Tarot. First card is the page of the Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, not the page, the Knight. Followed by the Ace of Wands. Followed by Death in reverse. Followed by the Six of Cups. I'm going to try to show you as I put them down. Followed by the Devil. And then the final card is the Nine of Cups. So pile number 1. Let me just get a sip of my drink over here. I just opened up my Reiki room. I put the heat on for a little while, and it just gets very dry in this room if I don't open it up and put the heat on and spend time in here. But I redid it a couple of weeks ago, and it looks absolutely stunning. I'll have to show you the whole thing in another video, but it looks absolutely stunning in this room. It's like my little sanctuary, although my home is my sanctuary. But anyway, enough about that. Let's go ahead and read your cards for January. So we have the page of, I keep saying the page, I don't know why. Maybe this Knight just went from a page to a Knight. The Page of Pentacles. He also has a sword in his hand. So he may have had to cut off things, or cut things out that no longer serve him. But he's coming in rather slowly, usually an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're earthy, they're grounded, extremely grounded, very practical, and they move very slowly. Second card we have is the Ace of Wands. So creative new beginning, an offer, a passionate offer also could be. And these are 2 things that I see in the past. So that was past energy for you. So this might have been something going on in December, where this Knight, I keep saying page, Knight of Pentacles could have come in very slowly, maybe cutting people off, or maybe just being very obstinate, but offering you a creative new beginning. If it wasn't December, it was in the past, in 2021 sometime. So presently what we have is we have Death reversed. And to me, what this means is there should have been some kind of a transformation presently. See this card. And if it's upright, you see he's clearing away. He's kind of walking through, assessing everything in his life, and regenerating. So, you know, moving along from that. He's past that. All these things, these material things. It looks like a spear, so maybe fighting. There's a palette on the ground with paint on it. So creative pursuits. And there should have been a transformation in that area, possibly for you or somebody else, maybe this Knight of Pentacles you were dealing with. But it never happened. Things that should have ended or been transformed, never transformed currently. Or they haven't yet. They haven't yet. And I do see Six of Cups. Somebody is thinking about the past a lot, nostalgia, kind of nostalgic, possibly missing you. It could be this, if you're a female, it's all energy. I've said this before in my videos. This Knight of Pentacles could miss you. You could miss them. Lots of nostalgia here. But I feel like if this is you, you've seen that nothing's changed. Or you sense it. So because nothing's changed, you can be nostalgic and miss this person, but you know nothing has changed. And in the future, and I get the sense, there's this devil energy, so addictions, obsessions, being chained to a person, place, or thing. And maybe this is the only way you feel like you're going to get your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. Because of this devil energy, you have to hold on or something like that. I feel like even though it's upright, you have to release this. Even if you don't release the person, you might have to do it temporarily. I'm not going to lie. Because this energy is no good. It's just going to put you in a perpetual state of repetition with this person. Because they have not done their transforming and healing or whatever they had to do. And in order to get this Nine of Cups, or get to the Ten of Cups, which is the following card, which is the completion of a cycle or fulfillment, complete fulfillment, this has to go, this devil energy. There's light and dark in everything. Sometimes it's not good, sometimes it's not bad. It's just, there isn't everything, but unfortunately, sometimes dark things can be very dark. And sometimes when you finally heal and you grow, or you take some space away from somebody, you realize they're never going to change. And they might not be what they make themselves out to be. Also, it could be you. This could be you. And unless you change and get rid of these addictions and these obsessions, and you transform, and you allow the death of whatever the situation is, then you can get your wish fulfillment. But, you know, if it's somebody else, remember this, and I say this to a lot of my clients. It is not your job to heal somebody. You can't change anybody unless they want to change themselves. You can't make somebody love you. You can't make somebody treat you correctly if they don't want to. You can't force somebody to do something that they're not going to do. If they do it, it's going to be fake, and it's going to end up turning out to be disastrous. So if it's somebody from your past that's coming in and you know they haven't changed, they might be giving you lip service, telling you everything you want to hear, offering you sex, offering you romance, saying they miss you. But you know deep in your heart, because you have to know yourself, they haven't done this energy. Is that something that you want in your life? Or do you want your wish fulfillment? With or without them? If they're your wish fulfillment, just know you're going to repeat the cycle over and over again. If you're this person, I can't speak right. I feel like somebody's trying to block my throat chakra. I just actually had a double ear infection I'm getting over. And let me tell you, I think it was worse than I got tested for COVID. It was negative. And this double ear infection, I have a really healthy immune system. I'm healthy all the time. Knock on wood. But this double ear infection it knocked me out for about 4 or 5 days. And I could feel it coming even before the holidays. I could feel myself getting run down and tired, and I was just doing too much. And a lot of times in the holidays, and this ties into the reading, and that's why I'm saying this. Not my ill health. I blame that on Venus retrograde because I never get ill. Never. But a lot of times if you're engaging with people or you do too much for other people and there's no reciprocity, or you feel like you're getting dragged down by them, or they have negative energy that they're bringing in, even if you protect yourself and you do protection rituals every day, you do cord cutting rituals, you do whatever it is that you need to do to protect yourself, things can slip through the cracks because you're overdoing it, you're overworking, you're over extending your abilities, because we're human, but we're also we have a soul, which is, to me, it's ethereal. And if a crack gets in and affects your soul, it can kind of damage you. So you have to be very careful about who you deal with, who you extend your energy to, and how much you do. And I'm talking to all the people pleasers out there, because I was one for years and years. And I have a tendency, part of it's because I'm kind of OCD and I'm a perfectionist. And a lot of people that I care for that are in my small circle of friends, I tend to have everybody kind of at my place, and I do a lot of work, but they appreciate it. But at the same time, all the running around and the things that are going on in the world, sometimes it runs you down. And if you don't get enough help, and I'm not saying that they didn't help me or they did, if you don't get enough help with things, when you're planning a big event or you're trying to please a crowd of people and you're taking everything on yourself because you know that you're a perfectionist and everything's going to come out perfect, and you don't allow other people to come in and maybe cook a dish or bring something to the table for, say, Christmas or a holiday or whatever, you burn yourself out sometimes. You do. And between my jobs and my business and everything, I think I did. I burnt myself out a little bit by trying to please everybody. So when that happens, I just shut myself down for a few days, release all the negative energy. I do some protection rituals that I know I grew up with, cord cutting, anything that brings me back into balance, lots of meditation, and focusing on myself and healing. And you end up feeling 100% better. So always remember that. If you need, I'll try to put some links in to heal yourself. Just different techniques, prayers, affirmations, and modalities that I use for that. So anyway, we're really making this a really long video here. So let me get to the oracle cards. I need a sip of my drink. So we have the spirit animal card first, which is the owl spirit. Number 43, it says, you can see clearly now. Which pretty much, you know what? That was just about everything I just said. It's amazing. And I shuffled these cards. I pre-shuffled them. Either yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Or it might have been the day before. It was the 30th. When I came up here, I wanted to just get my cards ready because I thought I was going to be doing videos last night. But that ended up not working out. But I would have never known. I don't even remember what cards I even drew. So that's interesting. And I can see clearly now. 15 and 9 for timing. So that would be 24. 2 and 4 is 6 hours, 6 days. Maybe 6 weeks, maybe into February. I'm getting 6 days on something. Whatever it is, you're either going to have to address this in 6 days, or there's going to be some communication regarding this matter in 6 days. But you can see clearly now with this beautiful little owl. Look at this owl. He's so precious. And then it looks like it says, to tsunami, wake up call. So perhaps he had a wake up call regarding this situation, regarding this person, and you've become enlightened into what you had to learn from this. Because sometimes, you know, we get this whole twin flame dynamic thing that it's a big narrative now. But sometimes you have a person, it could be a divine counterpart, it could be a soulmate, whatever you want to label it and call it. The twin flame thing to me, do you have one? Is it possible? Yes. But I think we're whole amongst ourselves. So I think it's more like a divine counterpart, but that's my theory. But not always are things meant to be lovey-dovey and romance. There can be a lot of tribulation with these connections because a lot of times they're in your life just like the karmics are, which I do believe in karmic relationships, in karmic cycles. And these karmics are in your life, and they might be very attractive, or they might be very what you like, or they might be telling you everything that you want to hear. But somewhere deep in your soul, you know that something isn't right with the karmic. With this divine or twin flame or whatever, it's almost like a lesson that has to be learned, but it's more long-term than what a karmic would. You could be married to a karmic for 20 or 30 years. Or you can date a karmic and think, you know, they can put it in your head that they're everything that you want. But deep inside in your gut, you know that there's something not right or something's amiss. With a divine counterpart or a twin flame or a soulmate or whatever you want to call it, these people bring a different kind of love into your life. It's not just sexual, it's not just material, it's the whole enchilada. However, they also teach you lessons, and you teach them lessons. And sometimes you're just not meant to be in a lifetime. And it can be really a lot of struggle in that instance. But you have to understand that and grow from it and move on. So anyway, maybe you've had a wake-up call. This could be you. This could be about this Knight of Pentacles, and you can see clearly now. And now we have the Archangel messages here. It says, peace, Archangel Chamuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. that's the truth. That's all there is. That's all there is. And then I have a couple of romance angel cards. And I have an angel answer card I'm going to put right here. I want you to focus on that. And that's going to be your answer for this pile. We're also going to do some charms. But before that, I am going to do 2 love messages. If you did not come to this reading for a love message, disregard them and just focus on your answer. And then we'll get to the charm cast. So the first card from Romance Angels, it says, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So somebody has to man up in the situation and talk about how they feel. I feel like, and the truth needs to be spoken. No more bullshit. And then we have the Valentine Wellness. And that says abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. So stay positive about this. I think that's important. You probably want to have a heart-to-heart. Maybe you will in 6 days, like I said. I feel like the situation is going to be resolved. I get a positive feeling about it. But I feel like there's also maybe an inner battle going on amongst one of you, either if this is you or another person, and it could be you as well, that nothing's changed. One thinks nothing's changing. The other one's just coming in so freaking slow that it's like, you know, and you might be, the devil energy might be saying, I'm out, I'm done. I don't want to accept this person's love anymore. I don't want to accept their cup because they're taking too friggin' long. They haven't changed. So piece it together how you want. But I feel like in the end, you will have a wish fulfillment. If this is you, you'll come out of that energy if it's with somebody else, with or without that person. Okay? And then the angel answer is the situation will improve, exactly what I said. So things will get better. So let me get my gems. My bookshelf is so far away now that I moved everything. It's kind of crazy. The noise. Okay. We have a crucifix. We have a moon and a star. And then we have a moon and a fairy. So this could be a very divine connection. We have a peace sign, so peace is needed. We also have a feather. So again, divine connection, very spiritual connection. Peace is needed in the situation. There's corn here, so that to me is abundance. And this is like a key charm with a crown on it. So you might need to unlock. It's whatever you're unlocking in this situation or what you've gone through, to me is very divine. Very divine. So pile number 1, I hope you enjoyed your reading for January 2022. Sending love and blessings. Please check in the description box below for any information regarding this reading and anything else that might be in there that might interest you. Namaste. Pile number 2. If you chose this beautiful amethyst, this was a Christmas gift. Not pretty. It just shimmers. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It's so pretty. So if you chose this amethyst stone, this is going to be your reading for January 2022. Here I go again. So let's see what we have for you. Let's start off with the Ancient Italian Tarot. we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. And followed by the Emperor. Followed by the King of Pentacles. What a man. Or more men. Followed by the King of Cups. Holy smokes. Followed by the Two of Cups. And followed by the Magician. Holy smokes, pile number 2. I'm going to say it's a love reading. I have my chair up there. I'm sliding back. I'm getting used to my new flow and chi in this room. It's really good, but still it needs some adjustments. And if I sound a little hoarse, I blame it on Venus retrograde because I'm just so healthy. I never get sick. I never catch a cold, anything like that. Felt really sick around the holidays or right after Christmas. Went in to get blood work, got COVID tested, negative, double ear infection, sinus infection. So I'm blaming it on Venus retrograde. I'm just getting over it. The antibiotics, which I hate to take, are finally kicking in. But I'm feeling much better. At any rate, back to the reading. Let's see. We have a lot of men here. So if you're a female, you have men coming at you like left and right here. My sleeves here a little bit. So we have the Knight of Spades, which is air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius usually. Doesn't have to be. Could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And it looks like they've been in your past. They might have been a little nasty with their words to you. They might have been not what they appeared to be. If you're a female, this is a love reading. And if you're a man, one of these, and it's all energy. You could be a tree. It's all energy. So this person was nasty to you in the past. And it could be them that came into this Emperor energy, or there's another person from your past that you've known that's usually an older person that is protecting you somehow, or has wanted to protect you. Presently, I see 2. If you're a female, again, it's all energy. I see 2 male energies coming at you. Or if this is you, this could be one of you. So we have the King of Pentacles, or Sun, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A lot of times a business owner, entrepreneur, money maker, usually wealthy, very intelligent. Very logical, practical thinker. And also slow moving, but when they act, they usually act in just. And I see this next to the Emperor, although they're looking in different directions. So this Emperor is keeping an eye on this Knight of Spades here. And this King of Pentacles is keeping an eye, if you look, on this King of Cups that's just looking straight on. Now, they have the cup of love. Usually a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They're almost looking towards the future a little bit, if you look at it. They put them together. Excuse me, hold on just a minute. So, here is the King of Pentacles looking at this King of Cups. It's kind of like, I don't give a hoot if you're looking at me or not. I'm looking towards the future with my cup of love because I want to give this to somebody. Because in the future we have Two of Cups, a love card, partnerships, love. And the Magician card. Manifesting. So this King of Cups could be manifesting this cup of love with you, or you could be doing this with somebody else. Presently, they're in the head about it. So yeah, I'm going to say this is a love reading. If you didn't come here for love, pick another pile. But I definitely get this as being a love romance reading, or just a ton of guys. So if you're a female, you have 4 options, 5 options possibly. You must be really something. Okay, so the Oracle cards. And as far as timing, we got 2 and 1. That's 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks. You might hear from this person in 3 hours. I don't know why I get that really strong. 3 hours from when you get this, watch this video, you might receive a message or a text or a phone call. In 3 weeks, this offer is going to come through to you. And that's about the right timing. Venus will also pretty much be almost in direct motion. So you might want to wait a week. Because this Venus retrograde through the holidays, and if you don't know a lot about astrology, Venus goes retrograde every 18 months, every year and a half. And it really F's stuff up. Let's put it that way. So if you're in a relationship, you could have difficulties. There could be separations. If you are meeting somebody new, if you meet them during Venus retrograde, the degree that you meet them on, where Venus is in the sky, everything can seem wonderful, beautiful, magical. The strongest love, that you felt, or you're completely infatuated by this person. And then when Venus goes direct again and it hits that degree moving forward, the relationship falls apart, or they just disappear out of your life, like ghost you, or they don't speak to you anymore. So it does all these funky things. Also has to do with vanity, the way you look. If you're trying new things, it's not a good time to try them. Don't cut your bangs. I haven't done that, but I'm just saying. That's kind of a, for instance, I don't get any cosmetic procedures done. I never have. A lot of people, and I have friends that do it, and that more power to them if that's what they want to do. I don't know how gracefully I'm growing old, but I'm growing old, and it's like a badge of honor for me. I have a couple of wrinkles. I'm in my 50s. I don't care. I know that I've earned those wrinkles, and I know that beauty comes from within. So you have to have it inside for it to show on the outside. But some people are unhappy. They don't have enough self-love. And they have to have these things done. And if that's what they want to do to make themselves feel better about themselves, that is actually a form of giving themselves self-love. So I don't have anything against it. It's just not for me. But I would be very careful if you do that right now. Because things could turn out horribly or not the way that you would imagine them to. Also, overspending on luxury items is another thing. And just relationships. It doesn't necessarily have to be love relationships. It could be friends, family. And I've been doing astrology for about 35, 36 years. And I've seen it happen 18 times. And I've been involved with it in my younger years. And then I was married for about 28 years. So a whole bunch of years. I'm not saying I didn't have to worry about it, but I was off the market. And now I'm divorced. I guess you'd say I'm on the market. I don't know. I'm single. I don't really put myself out there because I've noticed that dating is so hard these days. And I'm pretty happy with my situation. And somebody would really have to come in and rock my world um, to get that place in my life. And I don't mean to sound arrogant, but I value my time and my energy, and I don't feel like I should have to sell myself to anybody. I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. I'm a self-made woman. Things could have turned out horribly for me. Um, but I've been very fortunate through the grace of God, and they've gone very well for me. But I had to put in the work for it to get there. And dating is so hard these days. I tried to date somebody, and I'm not going to say I have expectations, because I don't, but I do have pretty high standards, and I can't lie about that. And I expect the same from my person. I expect the same. So maybe someday, and it would just be more to enhance my life and for companionship than it would be for, it's kind of how I look at it now. Because these are my golden years, I guess. I don't know. I don't feel like a golden girl yet, but. So I just want to enjoy somebody's company, share love with them, and I don't want any of the other drama. It's the minute I see, smell, or hear drama, I'm done with it. I have a pretty peaceful existence. And I try to explain that to a lot of my people, to my clients, my customers that come to me, that, when they're asking me relationship questions. And, oh, I love him, but he's doing this and he's doing that, and they're not happy, and when will he commit, or when will he start giving me, because I'm like, if I see something that's unequal, I'm going to tell them that needs to be balanced out. And if you're giving way more than you're receiving, whether it be energy, money, love, time, commitment, whatever it is not an equal relationship, and it is not your job to teach them how to be that way. They need to learn on their own. Because that will only end in resentment. If you try to force somebody to be somebody who they're not, they haven't healed enough to be, or they're not ready to be. And some people talk a really good game, or things happen at the beginning of a relationship, in my case, where things were just absolutely fantastic. Flowers and candy and all this attention, and then a couple of months down the line, it's like nothing. But yet they still wanted to have me bring my energy to them and come over here to my home and enjoy themselves and be pampered. I don't think so. So I'm single, and I love it because I can do what I want when I want. I enjoy my life. But a lot of people really want that love, and I'm not saying I don't, but I'm at an age now where I'm happy with what I got. I don't need anybody for anything, but I'd love to share love with somebody. I always love to share love. But make sure, if it's these kings, you don't want them like this, because it's just going to cause you a lot of grief and heartache and aggravation. And you always know, because when you end up breaking up with these people, or things don't work out, and you look back and you'll be like, oh my gosh, did I really put up with that crap? Or did I really like let them treat me that way or talk to me like that? And you notice all the bad habits, and you have to understand how I am. I'm really fussy, maybe a little too fussy for most, but that's me. That's who I am. But I am very, very fussy about people's habits, their cleanliness, how they are in my home, how they conduct themselves, um, what they do, how much energy I got to put into things if I don't see any returns. Then I just have a nice life, you know? Life is too short, life is too precious to waste my time trying to fix somebody, or anybody's time, trying to fix somebody that's unhealed, trying to make things work and perpetuate on all this time that you could be doing something else instead of being stuck in this stagnant energy, this stupid cycle that just never ends. You're holding yourself back and you're blocking your blessings when you're not with the right person. Period. And it doesn't matter. And I know life gets complicated. You can be married to these people sometimes. I was. 28 years. Finally got out of it. You can be married to them. You can be, friends with people, family. It doesn't matter who it is. People sometimes in your life are not meant to be there anymore. And you grow out of them because you're healing and you're ascending. People that drag you down, people that hold you back. If you have no responsibilities, your children are grown, or you don't have children, you don't have any responsibility with this person. Unfortunately, sometimes it can be family members too. If they're not coming in correct and treating you with the respect that you give them, they need to go. Bottom line, they need to go. Or they need to understand that they can no longer treat you that way. So enough, I'm on a rant today. Because of course with Venus retrograde, I have all these exes coming back, because they always come back. They never go away. They come back, they come back, they come back. So anyway, back to the reading. We're going to do some oracle cards. So we have spirit animal. We have the moss spirit, surrender now. Number 39. I did say 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 hours, text message, call, 3 weeks for the situation, whatever it is. This 2 of Cups offer coming in, or if you're manifesting it, that's when it's going to happen. Be careful though, Venus is going to be in its last week of retrograde motion. Then we have the summer solstice radiance. So things will be very radiant. You're going to be shining there if you're not already, because if you're in the female energy, you have all these men and all these options. Moss spirit is number 39. It says surrender now. 39 might be significant to you somehow. And then we have the angel messages cards. Relationship harmony. Holy smokes. Archangel Raguel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are now being resolved, or being resolved now. See that? Okay, this is definitely a romance or a love reading. So if this isn't for you, pick another pile. I also have the angel message. Think of what you want to know, what your wish is for this whole reading, the answer you want. And we'll get back to that, and then we'll do a charm cast. So for romance angels, we have worth waiting for. Divine timing, I hate that word, is work in your love life, divine timing. It's not that I hate that word. I always hear divine timing, divine timing. Everybody says it. What is divine timing? That means you have to wait until the universe brings this to you. You get impatient as you get older. Island Time Wellness. The Sword and the Rose. Can you see that card? Clarity, truth, resolution, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. Wow. So you are divinely protected. I feel like I got a sparkle or something in my hair. Because it's out of the corner of my eye, I keep seeing a little sparkle. Maybe it's my angels protecting me. Maybe it's the angels coming to this reading to protect all of us. Namaste. Angel message is big, happy changes. Well, thank goodness, right? This Venus retrograde has been pretty harsh. All right, let's do a charm cast and we'll move on to pile number 3. Okie dokie, what do we got here? No idea what that is. All right, we have a sun. We have a sun. A fiery hot sun. Just like this radiance, see that? It's pretty cool. We have a key, we had a key in pile number 1. We have a starfish. You might be somebody's star, somebody might love the ocean. We have a leaf turning over a new leaf. We have a bell. Message, also possible wedding bells. We have this thing, it reminds me of a sand dollar, so prosperity. Ocean again, ocean connection. We have a heart, so there's love in the situation. We have a chain. You could feel chained to a situation also, maybe something from your past. And we have, or something from your present. We have an angel here, so again, divinely guided. I'm not making this up, and I just told you I saw the sparkles in the room. So pile number 2, I hope you enjoyed that. Sending love and blessings to you. Namaste. Pile number 3. If you chose the Carnelian, this is going to be a reading for January 2021. So we have the Ancient Italian Tarot. We're going to start with that. And we have the Two of Wands. First card, Two of Wands. I'm trying to put it in my camera because I don't have my cameraman today. His suspension went on his car. And we have the Knight of Spades, Fancy de Spade, which is the Knight of Swords in reverse. We then have the Chariot. Then we have the High Priestess. 2 major arcana. 3 major arcana, we have the Sun. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Oh my. Maybe another love reading? Okay. 2 of Wands. Assessing the situation in the past. Possibly having to do with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Immature. Male energy. Could be female. Possible spying. Stalking. I hate to say that word, but it's true. Watching your every move in the past year, or this could be you. I hope not. Watching somebody in the past. Presently, we have the Chariot. That means moving on to bigger and better things. possibility of travel. Prosperity too. This golden chariot. Usually the chariot has white and a dark horse, the yin and the yang. I see this horse looking in a different direction and this one's kind of looking at the other horse. So maybe there's been a change in circumstances for you somehow presently. Maybe because of this, and you've been assessing over here. In the future, oh, we have the High Priestess. So whatever this is, you know what's going on. You can feel it intuitively. You know your stuff. You have the knowledge and the wisdom within to whatever the situation is. But it looks good. It looks real good in the future. Let me just tell you. Because we have the sun, which is happiness. Happy home, happy family, happy love life, happy everything. And we have the Ace of Cups, which is a love offer. So if you've been spying and assessing this, it's all going to work out. If this could be also the female. She's very, very intuitive. So if you've been spying on her, she's very intuitive. She's very abundant. Super, super intuitive. She knows your thoughts. She knows what you're doing. This could be you. Also. Knowing what this guy's doing here. But it's going to turn out beautifully because we have the sun, and the beautiful Ace of Cups. So I'm going to say this is also a love reading. It could be. If not, it's abundance. It's happiness. So if it's not love, it's definitely abundance. And things are going to turn out in your favor. And if you look at the Sun card, it's almost like an angel is handing this to you. See? See over here? And this to me is divine. Divinity. Being in the light, being a light worker, love from the source, from the universe, from God. So it's like a gift from God, a gift from the angels, a gift from the divine, this beautiful love offer. Beautiful abundance, this beautiful happiness in your life. So that's really pile number 3, that's gorgeous. As far as timing, we have 19, 1 and 9 is 10. 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. I'm going to say a week. Whatever this is, it's a week. 1 week on this one. Spirit animal deck, we have the butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. You might have undergone some kind of a transformation in the situation. 11. Could be seeing 11, 11 too. It's a twin flame energy number, but we have 2 over here with the High Priestess. I don't really, it's not that I don't believe, I disagree. I think the twin flame is a different dynamic than what people talk about and what the narrative is. I won't get into it because I'll be on a tangent talking for 15 minutes. And I want to do some candle wax readings today too. So, some kind of a transformation. And then we have Gaia, nurturing. So whatever the situation is, you do have to do the work and you have to nurture it to get it to be here, is what I'm getting. We have the angel messages. We have take back your power. Archangel Raziel. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. See that? Yes. Do that. What he said. She. We have love cards. I'm going to say this is possibly a love reading. If it's not, disregard it. Take what resonates, okay? And then an angel message card at the end, which is going to give you the answer to this whole shebang here, this whole reading. So, romance angels, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So maybe that's something that needs to be done for you to progress. Maybe it's this Knight of Spades upside down here. And then we have the Snake. Competition, enemy, cheer, malicious, look over. Malicious, look over your shoulder, I'm sorry, the other woman. So if you're a female and you're in a relationship with somebody, I hate to say this, but this female could be going crazy. They could be causing problems. They could be gossiping. This also could be a friend or a family member that's talking behind your back or putting thoughts into this person, maybe this Knight of Spades or Page of Spades ear, trying to discredit you somehow or trying to make you look bad or trying to convince them in some way that you're not for them. It's not going to work. Whoever that person is, and I get it really strong now. So if you're in this situation, okay, there could be somebody, it could be an ex-friend, it could be a friend that you don't know is just a snake. It could be a family member. It could be a loved one. It could be a loved one. It could be a child. I don't think it's a child. It might be. I feel like it's either somebody that this person had a relationship with, or a friend or a family member that wants a relationship with this person, but hasn't been able to have it or hasn't been allowed in, so they're going to ruin it for you. Or try. They can't. If it's another woman, she's super jealous of you. She's been spying on you. She could be air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Sneaking around, talking shit, excuse my language. Making up lies, possibly, to get your person to think differently about you or, have a different idea or opinion of you. And even if this person is really strong and they're the Chariot or the High Priestess and they're super intuitive, because Venus is retrograde too, I feel like this is a situation for somebody, not everybody, maybe 15% of the people out there. Because Venus is retrograde, I feel like this happened. And this past person or this person from their life is somehow trying to discredit you. It's not going to happen. They're going to get destroyed by this person. The Chariot's going to run them over. But take back your power, because you have to nurture yourself and let this transform and release your ex. And this might have everything to do with it. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to fit that puzzle piece together in the situation that it works for you. Angel message for the entire reading says abundance. So regardless of all this other stuff, you're going to come out of this abundant in some way. So I'm sorry for the negative stuff. I hate to bring a lot of negative into the reading, but sometimes I get a spark of intuition and I kind of see a situation playing out and I don't know where this comes from. It just comes from somewhere within. I can't make this stuff up. I mean, I don't know. So anyway, let's do a sound cast. Oh, we got a lot. So we got 2 spoons. Could be some spooning going on. We have a black swan. That could be just, you're just so unique. Green crystal here. So I think of the heart chakra. And then we have this charm here that to me, represents the chakras too. So you might have to balance your chakras also, or open up your heart chakra. Then I have love, literally spelt out love. A pearl and a butterfly, a beautiful transformation is about to happen to you. We have a key, we've had a key in all 3 readings. So there is a key to this situation. We have a seahorse, so ocean, there might be some kind of an ocean connection. They're also very deep. We have, it looks like a leaf here, turning over new leaf, flowers, maybe out to nature. Candy cane, something may happen or may have happened around the holidays. A dime to me is spirit. I can't see the date on it, but it's also prosperity, but it's also spirit talking to you, trying to send you a message. We have a moonstone, somebody might be a Cancer. Also, the phases of the moon may affect you. We have a fish. So again, the ocean might be an ocean connection. And then a star, you might be somebody's star, they may be yours. So pile number 3, this is your reading for January 2022. Sending love, light, and blessings to all of you. If you want a private reading or you have any questions, the links are going to be below in the description box. Sending love and blessings and Happy New Year.